Hello mga kapasib and welcome back sa ating channel. For today's video, I'm just gonna share 5 practical tips that we can take to achieve our financial freedom. This can be applied to all of us no matter what or where our situation is in terms of our finances. So let's check it out, guys. Alright, the first step is to track our spending and create a budget. Step number one is very crucial, and understanding where our money goes or where it is actually going is very important. Most of us underestimate our spending. Start tracking every single expenses, even the small ones, because they can really add up. You can use or we can use budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or even a good old-fashioned notebook. Once you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, then we can create a budget. So, guys, this is not about restricting ourselves completely or stopping you to enjoy life. It is about making conscious decisions about where your money goes. Allocate funds for essential like housing, food, transportation, but also for savings. That is very important, guys. And also, don't forget debt repayment if you have any debt that you have. And those things that you enjoy, like I said, you should also allot budget for that because you don't want to live a boring life, guys. You should enjoy yourselves as well. There are tons of budgeting methods out there that we can use, but most of these are like common sense, right? This is just like essentially a live below your means method, but there is such thing that they call 50, 30, and 20 rule budgeting method, and also the zero based budgeting method. You just have to find one that works for you, but essentially, guys, this is just um, living within your means or below your means. You don't spend money in excess of your income. Step number two is eliminate high interest debt. High interest debt like credit card debt is a major roadblock to financial freedom. It's like running with weights tied in your ankles. Focus on eliminating this debt as quickly as possible, guys. There are two popular strategies that we can use in order to do this, which is the debt snowball method, where you pay off the smallest debts for quickest wins, and the other one is the debt avalanche method, where you prioritize the debts with the higher interest rates. Choose the method that motivates you most and stick with it. Consider consolidating your debt or negotiating lower interest rates with your creditors. Step 3, guys, is build an emergency fund. This is very crucial. Sometimes we have unexpected expenses like car repairs, medical bills, job loss. If you're an OFW and you have like people who depends on you for financial support back home. This can derail your financial progress if you are not prepared. That's why build an emergency fund as early as possible. Aim to save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a readily accessible account. It's like you can put this money in like a high yield savings account. This acts as a financial cushion, preventing you from going into debt when unexpected things happen. Start small, even with just $50 a week, or if $40 a week, as long as you start saving up for emergency fund, guys. And if you're comfortable with your budget, you can gradually increase the amount. Number 4 step is invest for the future. So, ito yung ginagawa natin, guys. Investing is the key to building long-term wealth and achieving true financial freedom. It allows your money to grow over time through the power of compound interest or the snowball effect. Don't be intimidated by investing, guys. You can do this on your own. And if you're not comfortable, you can always ask a licensed financial advisor to help you out on figuring out what kind of investments you might be interested in. Start by educating yourself about different investment options like stocks, there are bonds, mutual funds, real estate, or yung ginagawa ko na passive income investment strategy. Consider opening a retirement account like RRSP, or you can open up a tax-free savings account. You can also open, if you're a first-time home buyer, you can open a first-time home buyer savings account, and you also can open RESP, or you can also open a non-registered account which is taxable. Even small amounts invested consistently can make the big difference over long haul. If you're unsure, like I said, consult a licensed financial advisors. Next one, or the fifth step that we can take, is increasing our income. While budgeting and investing are crucial, increasing your income can significantly accelerate your journey to financial freedom. Explore opportunities to earn more, guys. You can uh, ask for raise. You can do side hustle, your freelancing, or monetize your skills, or even pursuing a new career with higher earning potential. Nowadays, guys, marami ng side gig na pwede tayong itry just to earn extra income, or you can just work full time and work part time at the same time if your health and your time allows it and your schedule allows it. The extra income can be used to pay off debt faster, boost your savings, and you can also invest more aggressively. So whatever extra income that you can get from this side gig, side hustle, um, that freelancing, then you can use it to invest more aggressively, so that way you can grow your investment rapidly. Okay, guys, bonus tip we that I want to give you. I told you guys that I'm gonna share five, but there's a bonus tip that I want to share with you, which is to automate your finances. Um, Set up like automatic transfers to your savings account, investments account, and debt payments. This takes the hassle out of managing your money and ensures that you're consistently making progress towards your financial goals. Many budgeting apps can also automate expense tracking and categorization. So, yon guys, you like if you have like a household bills that you can uh, just pay automatically and link to your checking account, I suggest that you do that, so you don't forget to pay your bills, pay your credit card, and also if make sure that you automate your savings as well. So whatever savings that you set up for yourself, like how much every how much savings that you wanna put into your savings or investment, or what frequency, then if you automate it, it's easier for you to manage. So the journey to financial freedom is not always easy, guys. You'll likely face challenges along the way. Stay focused on your goals, celebrate small wins, and don't be afraid to adjust your plans as needed. We all know that even if we had like a plan, anything can happen in the future. So be adaptable, guys, and if you need to adjust your strategy, depending on what situation you're in, you can do so. But In principle, these 5 steps should help you achieve your financial freedom goal. So if you like this video, guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also comment down below if you have any other suggestions on what other practical tips you can add to these 5 steps that I shared with you guys. And don't forget to find support system, whether it's friends, family, or online community, on this journey, guys. Remember, financial freedom is a marathon. This is not a sprint. Thank you, guys, and appreciate you all.